Okay, excellent. All right, hang on a sec. So we know that's working. And, somebody's left Facebook, but that's okay because people leave all the time. All right. Okay, thank goodness I have a remote mouse here. That looks promising. That sounds good, looks good, everyone's happy. All right. Sorry about that. I thought I was totally prepared, and it turns out I'm not. There we go. That's what a surprise. There you go. How's that? Now you can hear me, right? I think so. Nick, if you can hear me on Insta, so you can see here, because you're on both. Yeah. Hey, Angel, can you hear me okay? I just had... Dustin says yes. I think we are back. Da-da-da-da. Excellent. All right, now I better play a song. Go on, Bennett. It's sort of about the slow start. Thank you, Angel. Each morning I wake up. Before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. I'm combing my hair now, I'm wondering what dress to wear now. I say a little prayer for you. Forever and ever, you'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part, or how I love you forever. Together, we never should part. To live without you would only mean heartbreak for me. For the busty, while riding I think of us, I say a little prayer for you. And all through my work time, and right through my coffee break time, I say a little prayer for you. Forever and ever, you'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part, or how I love you together. Together, we never will part. To live without you would only mean heartbreak for me. Baby, believe me, there's no one but you. Say you'll love me true. Answer my prayer now, baby. I'm in love with you. Forever and ever, you'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part, or how I love you together. Together, that's how it must be. To live without you would only mean heartbreak for me. Nobody but me. Something like that, you know, it's dodgy. That's why I do it at the beginning of the show, because no one's here. Ha-ha. Hello. Alrighty. Angel, my tech guru, is saying that she can hear me, as is Dustin, my other tech guru. I love my tech gurus. Lynn's here. Silver lining to my battle with the lawnmower, it just won't start, grrr, is that I can now listen live. Yay! Hello. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Brilliant. Oh, you know, who am I to stand between you and yard work? You know, it's not my place. But I'm not gonna... I don't take responsibility, but I'm glad you're here. How's that? Oh, my goodness. Alrighty. So how is everybody? I hope you're doing good. Where am I? I'm in Vancouver. That's correct. I had this weird dream that I was doing the live stream, but I wasn't here. I think I need to watch Total Recall, like the original with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was an odd dream. Because I was on Mars, my friends. But it wasn't Mars now. It was Mars in Total Recall. So with all the dodginess and, you know, all the 80s effects and everything. It's kind of, I don't know, it was kind of a fun dream. I mean, the live stream went well. It just happens that I was broadcasting from Mars. Yeah, I can't make this up. This is my brain. Well, Lynn, grab a cup of tea. I've got a coffee. Cheers, love. My first coffee of the day. Yep. So I'm just checking, make sure I'm not missing anything. See, everything seems to be working. This is marvelous. So, I should just get on, I guess. Right? Because I'm here to play some tunages. Apparently it's warm in Vancouver. No, it's not. It's not. It's 28 Celsius, someone said. I laugh. The temperature gauge in my bedroom says 78 Fahrenheit. I'm like, no, it's not. Yeah, I'm comfortable, but I'm not warm. Angel's got a cup of tea. Thank you, DZ. I love my necklace. Thank you very much. I think I have to cover Never-Ending Story just because I have this thing, you know, to honor it. Angel is not on Mars but living in the future. Oh, I know, right? So it's Tuesday for you. That trips me right out. It is not a relic from Indiana Jones, and it doesn't plug into a hidden door opener. It's the Orin from Never-Ending Story. Is it Bastion? Yeah, this is it. It's the Orin. Yeah, bit of 80s culture. 80s culture. Oxymoron? Possibly. Yeah, I'm not cool. I just love 80s crap and 90s stuff. What am I saying? Then again, I love 2000s. I like the 1920s. I don't really have a preference. I was listening to some Bach the other day. And Bach's been around for nearly over 300 years. Still, you know. I dig the Bach. You know, where do people think music comes from? It comes from dodgy priests and monks back in the days of secular sacred music and European composer types. I mean, of course, I'm saying music as in the music that we know in pop culture. I'm not talking about what's happening in Africa or Asia. Of course, they have different influences. Bastion! I love him. He's cool. He did some cool stuff. The other movie I like that he was in, I've forgotten his real name, but the movie was called Daryl, D.A.R.Y.L. He was a robot. It's really, really cool. And of course he was in Cocoon. Who can forget Cocoon? Classic 80s movies there, right? Yes, the Orin. There we go. I don't wear it often because I'm usually wearing a t-shirt and it would interfere with a t-shirt, but I've gone through most of my t-shirts and I wanted to break it up for you guys. So, and also I'm just like, I'm stuck at home. So, I want to get dressed up, and I thought, oh, I'll wear this nice top, and I thought, oh, I know what I could do. Excuse me, I can wear the Orin. Yeah, all right. But yeah, I think Never-Ending Story is just going to have to... I should just work on that for next time. Oh, Cocoon. Classic. It's about a bunch of... Steve Guttenberg's in it, and the guy who plays Daryl, and Brian Dennehy's in it. It's a whole bunch of people who are in it, and you'll recognize most of them. And if you ever get a chance, it's just a very wholesome, really cool movie about a bunch of older people living in a community, a retirement community, and they stumble across a swimming pool that is almost like the Fountain of Youth, and there are these weird cocoon type things in there, weird rocks, but they don't really think about it, and then they find out what those rocks actually are. I don't want to give it away in case you've never seen it. I recommend it just because it's adorable. It's so lovely. Good, wholesome fun. But yeah, Cocoon, the second one, meh. It's not bad, but the first one, it's class. All right. So I should just stop talking and play a song. You know what, Lynn? Though with the Land of Deborah vibes, the lawnmower could start after the gig. You never know, right? So I'm not saying you should go and check it after the show, but in case, you never know. Sometimes a good, kick it and it might work again. Or maybe you don't want to mow the lawn. It could also be that. The lawnmower sensed it. Cocoon is on your summer movie list. Just do it. It's a good, wholesome family. The kids can watch it. It's very sweet. It's a kids as well. It's a very sweet film. So you can get the kids on it as well. I wanted to know. I wanted to know so bad. I wanted to know everything. I wanted to feel. I wanted to taste the sun. I wanted his warmth to drown me. I wanted everything. But when I cry, it's for all those things I've missed. It's for all those times when I couldn't be there. I think what I'm trying to say was I wish it could have played a different way. I wanted to run, to leave it all behind. The need to escape was so strong. I felt I had no choice. But I can't understand. No, you're happy as you are. 'Cause I wanted more than this. But when I cry, it's for all those things I've missed. It's for all those times when I couldn't be there. I think what I'm trying to say was I wish it could have played a different way. It's what I need, but I feel so all alone. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I'm trapped inside this life. There must be more. There must be more. There must be. 'Cause I can't stay here. There's nothing for me now. 'Cause I wanted more. It's who I am. But when I cry, it's for all those things I've missed. It's for all those times when I couldn't be there. I think what I'm trying to say was I wish it could have played a different way. And there we go. That's a different way. Not actually sure where you can see Cocoon. I don't know if it's on Netflix. I don't think it's Disney. I want to say it's Universal. So it's not gonna. It might not be on Disney Plus. It's probably on Netflix or Amazon. So hopefully you can get it for free. One thing I've really noticed about Amazon in the US, you get way more stuff for free than we do. in Canada. Kind of annoys me. I feel penalized for being in Canada. It's like just because Jeff Bezos is an American doesn't mean all Americans need to have all the cool stuff. What about us? Just saying. Yay! Kim's here. Hello, Kim. I thought I saw Dustin earlier. Yeah, Dustin's here. Well, he was earlier. I don't know where he is now, but I thought Dustin was here. Hello. So, what have I got to report? Nothing. This is freaking COVID. There's nothing to report. If you want reports, watch the news or read something somewhere. Whatever you want to do. I am not a reporter. I can tell you what's going on in my head, but I don't think you want to know. Well, you need to know, really. It's not about wanting to know. Maybe you do, because you're weird that way. Hey, Dustin. I just saw your comment. What's going on? I haven't got any... I am putting out, if you were here on Thursday, I am going to be putting out the Ava Max cover that I did on YouTube. And I keep saying this, but I haven't yet. And I'm going to put some more of my covers on YouTube. Just as another way for them to get out there. Hey, Kim. It's funny, whenever I eat raspberries or think of any yummy fruit, I always think of your garden, because I just have... It's a memory was like 5 years ago, but it haunts me. Kim says, of course you want to know what's inside your head. Dust. But not in the Golden Compass Dark Materials kind of way, no. So, yes. I'm not going to make comments about the news. I find it sometimes incredibly... It's like going through a war, isn't it? The news cycle is stuff. Or it's people fighting stuff or whatever. But interesting stuff going on in Black Lives Matter. I'm actually not surprised as such, but encouraged by how the protests are continuing. People speaking up. You know, what's going on in Portland. What's happening in Toronto even. I think it's Toronto where Ryerson University. There's some cool stuff happening, and I was having a small conversation with someone the other day. I was on Facebook as like a little messagey thing, but you know, keep the faith, guys. I may be completely naive, but I'm also utterly optimistic because I'm naive, and I just do believe that good stuff's coming. Kim says I need to come back. I do need to come back to your garden. Darn COVID. But it's going to be over. It'll be over at some point, and it'll be over in different countries at different times. New Zealand, they're just moving on. Moving. I mean, of course, once you open your borders, it's going to the word I'm looking for is equilibrate. It will equilibrate. It will figure itself out again, and then blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I don't know. Stay groovy, stay positive, and stay as I attempt to do every day. But no, nothing really is going on right now, except I'm trying to put some more stuff on the YouTubes. And just because, you know, not everyone's on the Book of Faces. You know, other people it's a little tiny group of people on the YouTube that I hang out with as well. So it's kind of cool. What was I going to play next? Oh, was I really going to do that? Was I? Okay, apparently that's what I'm doing next. Also, you know, I'm thinking about the new album and stuff like that, and it's on my mind. So I thought I'd play a song. Why? Because I'm here. One thing I should say, this is episode 30. Oh my goodness. I don't know when I started this, because I know I skipped one day, but 30 episodes of this, and you guys have been here since the beginning, a lot of you, so thank you for hanging out with me for 30 gigs. Appreciate it. I really do. the things I should. Even if I could, I would not say them out loud. Gotta save my pride. Even if I lie, only I would cry if you laughed at me. But you never laughed at me. So open up your mind, let your thoughts be kind. You may think that I'm foolish for giving in. Now it's all out there, guess I shouldn't care. Can I take it back, or is it much too late? Or have we changed? I'm falling, I think that I've missed the point. So kiss me and help me understand. I want to be there, but I haven't planned on letting my heart speak silently. Yeah. So still, when things mean more, it's easy to be still. I broke my heart and opened up to you. So wrap it up, it's only good for shattering. Yeah, yeah. So still, I wondered if I would say the things I should. Even if I could, I would not say them out loud. Gotta save my pride. Even if I lie, only I would cry if you laughed at me. But you never laughed. I'm falling, I think that I've missed the point. So kiss me and help me understand. I want to be there, but I hadn't planned on letting my heart speak silently. Yeah, 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 yeah. So still. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So still. There we go. Oh, thank you, DZ. Tell you a little bit about that song. Hello, James. Falling, written by moi. There's actually two concepts. I like rhymes that are mid-sentence. So the first line is, I wonder if I would say the things I should, even if I could, I wouldn't say them out loud. And I know it's technically 4 lines, but the sentence itself is one long sentence. And I actually was told that I kind of just liked that little idea that you could do that at the end of the song. Not that I'm all about rhyming. I prefer near rhymes and implied rhymes. Trying to think of one off the top of my head. Near rhymes, implied rhymes. It depends how you sing them, of course, as well. It depends on your accent too. Kim, give me one sec. So that's the first concept of that song, and the second one is actually summed up in the one line. Now I've got to run through my song. You never laughed at me. That's the line in that song at the end of the first verse. And the thing is about this song is about, as most of my unrequited love songs are, they're about liking somebody who you think doesn't know you exist, or, they're your friend or whatever. So I do think we go through our life and we're so afraid of making a fool of ourselves and that people will laugh at us, which of course we get from high school and or elementary school of course as well. So I like the idea that you can tell somebody something that you care about them and they don't laugh in your face. I have been witness to some absolutely diabolical professions of love. Is that the right word? I don't know. But And it wasn't me, actually, but I have some very good friends who really have incredible courage, and will tell people that they care about them, and be rejected, and they don't give up. They never give up. And I was always admiring that when I was in school. So that's sort of where that song comes from, is the idea that, we do that with ourselves as well, like things that we like. I mean, for the longest time, I wouldn't talk about the TV shows I liked or anything like that, or even some of the music that I liked, because I just felt that people would be very judgy. Don't get me wrong, they really were. Now I just don't care. Of course, the things that I like now have become very popular, so liking Neverending Story is actually okay, but apparently 15 years ago, not so much, or even 20 years ago. So, none of us want to be laughed at, but as they say in Strictly Ballroom, a life lived in fear is a life half lived, and I do believe that. So I say, tell your dog that you love him. The dog knows. The dog knows. Kim. Hey, Karen. Hey. Kim, do I have any consoling songs for someone who has just lost their brand new iPhone? A hypothetical someone, of course, because I would never be that stupid. Oh, you're just asking for a friend? Yeah. That sucks, man. Oh, it's brutal. If it makes you feel any better, I left a very nice camera of mine in a taxi cab in Belgium. So many years ago. I was quite gutted about that. Consoling songs. I do have consoling songs. Oh, you know what? Actually, the next song on my list, I will dedicate to that person who, you know what? The way I'm looking at it right now, because of this song, is that phone was not meant to be with that person. No. That person is destined for a different phone, a different incarnation of that phone, a different batch from the factory of that phone. This could possibly be a blessing in disguise. That phone could have been malfunctioning within a week, and now that person will have a new phone that will last them the proverbial lifetime. Of course, with obsolescence of devices, that means 4 years. So, who's that? Someone's on the Insta. Oh, hello! How you doing? Can't read it very well, but I can see your thing. Sorry about that. Hello! So here we go. This song is for Kim's friend. Oh, hang on, there's some comments that I just missed. Oh yeah, Strictly Ballroom is one of my favourite films from the 90s, and definitely a friend. Yeah, this is for your friend, Kim. Strictly Ballroom. I need to watch that film again. It's stunning. I've seen it so many times, but it's so fantastic. This song for Kim's friend is Not Meant to Be You. Somebody out there's looking just like me. Somebody out there's crying, feeling like I used to feel. To you, I'm just a face in a crowd. And if you heard me shouting, would you help me out? I don't want to hear your name. It hurts too much, and yet I feel the same. You never listened. I know I never gave you the chance. You never wanted to understand. Maybe I just wanted to kill you. Maybe I would die without you. You took my heart and turned it into sand. And when I needed you to hold me, you felt so cold. You couldn't be so far away. Should have known then, but I know now. This just won't do. It's not meant to be you. Why do I feel I've been wrong to trust you with my feelings for so long? Don't want to remember how you held me so close. But since you don't need me, I can't need you. Maybe I heart and turned it into sand. And when I needed you to hold me, you felt so cold you couldn't be so far away. I should have known then, but I know now. This just won't do. It's not meant to be you. Hold me now in your arms and take me away. Hold me close so I can't see what's outside. All I know is that I have to break away. I can live without your love, even though I feel as if my heart has died. Maybe I just wanted to kill you. Maybe I would die without you. You took my heart and turned it into sand. And when I needed you to hold me, you felt so cold you couldn't be so far away. I should have known then, but I know now. This just won't do. It's not meant to be you. This just won't do. It's not meant to be you. iPhone. Hey, yeah. There you go. Hello, Lorraine. You are in the house. So for anyone who's lost a phone or a loved one, that song's for you. But you know, life's a funny thing, isn't it? Life is a funny thing. I was about to get all Land of Deborah philosophical, then I realised, no, don't do that right now. All right. Oh, thank you, Kim. I like that song. I wrote it a long time ago. I wrote it in uni. There was the story behind that. So the story behind that song is a friend of mine was rejected by a guy that she really liked, and it's one of the stories. It's a multitude of stories, but that particular song was about a friend who, university. He says it might be about studying, but it's also about relationships. Kim is consoled. Excellent. Get onto your insurance company and get a replacement. Toot sweet. But I am not a music major. I'm a science major. I did biochemistry. So I didn't have access to the practice rooms. So what I would do is I found out where the practice rooms were in my final year, and kind of got distracted before that. And so I would go in there and practice. But there was also a lecture theatre that was in an old swimming pool, so it was called the Swimming Pool Hall. And I don't know why we don't have a pool there anymore, but we had lectures in there, and a lot of my management lectures were in there. And there was a crappy old piano. It's not that crappy, but I would sneak in there and play. So that's it's interesting because I learned the piano in my the guitar in my mid-20s because I was traveling. I figured I should learn the guitar because I need to write songs in order just to function. It's how I process. It makes me feel good. It helps me figure things out. Sometimes I write songs and I don't really know where they're going to go, and at the end of the song I'm like, oh, that's how I feel, is it? Oh, marvelous. So in school and in uni I didn't write very much because I didn't have access to a piano, but I did in my final year. So so I have this this interesting sense memory of playing that song and working it out. So yeah, that's that. All right, I have got something on my mind because I find it interesting. I don't have anything on my mind. Oh, my brain cells. So, why is life a funny thing? Well, I said that because it is something to do with actually what Kim's happened to Kim's friend. And sometimes we go through life and something happens, and we think we can deal with the emotion because we think, oh, it's just in my mind. I can deal with it. And whether it's losing an item, misplacing an item, saying something to somebody that you really wish you hadn't, or doing something that you or didn't not. I feel like we didn't do something, and that's usually where a lot of regret comes in. But I find it interesting because sometimes some things happen, and I'm just like, yeah, I can get through this. And then you have all these emotions that are running around you, and you're like, hang on a minute. I thought there was mind over matter, No! I was watching a TV show and watching a character go through some stuff, and it just hurts, obviously, so bad. And it's funny, I think when I was little, I had this idea that, you do something stupid and you kind of just get over it. I never did, of course. But I always thought, wouldn't it be... you feel like there are people around in the world who can do that. And I don't think it works that way. It's interesting when you see people in real life and then what actually happens to them in their private life or in their private interior world. So I just find that fascinating, how we probably only see maybe 20-30% of someone that we're not very close to or intimate with. And then, you have these really close relationships where you get to get inside people's heads, and it's such a privilege, I think. I try and keep that as a sacred thing. That people let their guard down. But, I'm always fascinated, like if I'm on public transport, don't worry, I haven't actually been on public transport since I got back home. But, yeah, I look around and I always wonder about people's inner lives, and you hear people on the phone or you hear them talking to their friends, and you wonder. I wonder. I'm always curious about, because I know what goes on in my head. It's not a pleasant. It's not a terrible world. It's just it can be unpleasant. And then you listen to other people talking. You're like, wow, you seem so together. And I always wonder about that. Is that just me? Do I overthink? I find human nature fascinating, but then I find the nature of any being, fascinating, whether it's an ant or a mountain gorilla or, an armadillo. Instinct versus cognition or processing. I'm not using the right word. Instinct versus... Come on, Debo. My language is failing me. Hi, Christina, how are you? All right, so I'm on Instagram and Facebook. It sounds a hell of a lot better on Facebook than just on Instagram, I can tell you that. Probably looks better too. All right, let's do a cover. DZ, this is for you. I thought you'd like that, James. As I was saying to the guys earlier, I think I'm going to have to do Never Ending Story at some point. It's going to have to happen. All right, so let's do this. Yeah, here we go. Checky check. Can't keep my hands to myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf, in case my little baby girl's in need. I'm a coming out of left field. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Got another mouth to feed. Leave it with the babysitter, mama call the grave digger. Gone with the fallen leaves. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might have had your fill, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it it still. We could fight a war for peace. Give in to that easy living, goodbye to my hopes and dreams. Start flipping for my enemies. We could wait until the walls come down. It's time to give a little to the kids in the middle, but oh, until it falls, won't bother me. Is it coming? 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 Is it coming now? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks. Yeah, your love is an abyss for my heart to eclipse now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Might have had your fill, but I feel it still. DZ, feel it still? Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. You're a rebel! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Am I? I'm like the most boring person in the world. So dull. People watching is interesting. I agree, Angel. Thank you, Angel. Yes, people watching is interesting. I used to be really into it, especially when I was in London. I actually wrote a song based on a people watching episode called The Coffee Song, which I don't generally play because I can't play it that well at the moment. But it's called The Coffee Shop Song because I saw, like, it looked like people were on a first date, like way across the square. And it just sort of filled my heart with joy. I just thought it was so cute. So I wrote this song about this couple. And I don't know, you can check it out. It's called The Coffee Song. It's on the In album. And it's actually told from the point of view of Cupid. I think I'll end up breaking that song out again at some point. So, what is next? Oh, don't forget, as always, peoples, if you feel the urge, do comment. And, of course, if you want to hear a particular song, do let me know. Well, how are we doing for time? Oh, we're doing great. After this, just as a little heads up for any of you who have the app called Sessions, there is a new platform called Sessions for live streaming. I've just started getting involved with that. So DZ, Angel, and Dustin, if you guys, or even James, and Lorraine, if you're around, because I know you guys have it, I'll be going on around 7:10 my time, which is what? 10:10 your time. So I'm going to go on there again and see what life is like on the global busking stage of Sessions. So we'll see what that happens. So the next song I'm going to play for you. Whatever is going on in the world when it comes to masks, frankly, I honestly just don't care anymore. It's so politicized. I don't know what the truth is. I do wear a mask when I go into a shop. I do. For whatever reason, protecting other people, protecting myself, you know. Nobody needs my gob, you know. Whatever, it's such an inconvenience. It's such a non-inconvenience, it really isn't. So not a big deal for me, anyway. But as you know, 3 months ago, when this is all going down, our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, asks people to avoid speaking moistly, and Deborah has to write a song about it, which many people did. This is my song. And I feel that, with all the politicizing of wearing a mask and, don't test, no cases, whatever, Trump, I just feel like I just want to sing this song because there's going to be a time when this song is completely irrelevant, and right now this song is relevant. And I understand virology. I don't, I know everyone has different opinions about what's going on in the world, but I wrote a mildly amusing song about it. So, oh hey Bruce, what's up? Hi Susan, hi Bruce. I love wearing a mask whenever I go to a bank. Yes, or if you're going to be committing various acts of arson. Yeah. I like it because I can walk around the street. I don't have to talk to anyone. So if I see somebody that I know, I don't have to talk to them. I really like the idea of that. Vancouver's a small town. And, you get to know people. And sometimes I'm like, no, I just don't want to talk to anyone. Put the mask on. Nobody knows it's me. You going to pop onto the Sessions app? Yeah, I'll let you know when I go on there. So, yeah, around 10 past 7, I'm going to grab a quick bite to eat. And then I'm jumping on probably around 10 past 7. Yeah, no problem. All right, so here we go. This is my song in honor of Justin Trudeau asking us to avoid speaking moistly when I get the chord correct. Don't forget, this was written 3 months ago, so we were under lockdown at that point. I would like to go outside just like you, but I'm staying inside. Your protection I choose. Don't want to spread my moisture. They say if you go outside, keep your distance. So much space around me, you get so close it makes me nervous. I don't want your moisture. I know we live in a really pretty town, but if you keep this up, we're gonna stay in lockdown. I would love to spend this summer outside. At this rate, it'll be summer 2021. And I like being outside as much as the next person. And I would like to go to work. So many of us would like to go back to work. So please be kind and stay inside. 'Cause I don't want your moisture. And you probably don't want mine either. People dying on the front line. Have some respect, just stay inside. You know, this virus lives in moisture. You know, talking really loudly spreads moisture. And no, I don't want to walk, run, or ride my bike through your moisture. I know we live in a really pretty town, but if you keep this up, we're gonna stay in lockdown. Please think about others, just not yourself, and we'll be through this sooner, not later. And all you have to do is don't spread your moisture. And if you care about your fellow humans, 'cause we don't want your moisture. No one wants your moisture. So there you go. Thanks, Bruce. Kind of like you and your beard. I don't know. I could wear a toque or something, couldn't I? Nobody would notice my hair. Hello, Neil. Hello. I don't know. I'm hoping nobody notices me. I think I'm like the only brownish person with this kind of hair in the city that I've seen, because most people I know who are my color kind of have straighter hair. Hey, Darla, how are you? Although I do have a doppelganger in the city. I do. I generally have a doppelganger, at least one person. They go, oh, I saw you down on Main. I'm like, no, I wasn't there. So, I was going to make a comment about something completely random. This whole thing about COVID. Oh, thanks, Dustin. I'm a musician, and as you know, that's what I do. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you for liking my hair. You have good hair too. My profession is going to be one of the last to go back to work. Really, we're not going to be able to play for the numbers or the locations that we used to. And don't get me wrong, this utterly bums me out. I miss playing live, but I'm so grateful I get to play with you guys. So, that being said, I am here doing the live sessions. And, but I also know that some of you would like to support me. So in case you don't know, shameless plug for myself, there is an app called ko-fi.com. It's not an app, it's a website. ko-fi.com. It's actually in the thing right there. ko-fi.com/LOD. And it's a PayPal based operation where you can if you don't want to go into PayPal all the time, you can set up, you can donate to the Land of Deborah Tea and Biscuit Fund, and it helps me have the energy and stamina to do the live streams. So the cool thing about it, though, is that you can actually set up a monthly donation, and it can be as much as you want or as little as you want. I know not everyone is able to work. Yeah, Darla, exactly. What's going on in the film industry? It's going to change storytelling and writing for films completely. Like, how do you have a background scene, especially if you're on low budget? You can't afford CG to have your background, you know. So it's going to change, you know, it's going to change your budget, because people are going to have to pay for people to quarantine before they actually act together. You know, it's just a different world that we're going to be in for the next little while. So if you would like to contribute to the Land of Deborah Tea and Biscuit Fund, just go to ko.fi.com/LOD, and you can actually subscribe monthly and, you know, give me a few bucks every month if you like what I'm doing, to help support me, and of course support my digestive system with digestive biscuits. Yes. Of course, you can go through PayPal, paypal.me/Land of Deborah, if that's something you would like to do. But if you want to go monthly and support me on a regular basis, please, the Tea and Biscuit Fund, my online tip jar is PayPal or ko-fi.com/LOD. I am eternally grateful for those of you who have already subscribed, and I'm working on giving you some extra fun stuff in there as well, because when you're a monthly subscriber, you get access to other Land of Deborah things that I will put up there. So, yeah, it's a crazy time, but don't worry, people. There are opportunities for something. Don't always know what they are. I'm embracing anonymity. Is that wrong? Who cares? You know? I'm so beyond caring right now. I feel like I just gotta get through every day. It's just, when's the next live stream? When do I see my lovely friends? So thank you again for joining me, of course, as always. I'm gonna play you one more song, and then I'm gonna move on to Sessions, which is an app in the Droid or in the iPhone world. If you'd like to join me there, it's free. You have to pay if you want to interact, and you kind of sign up, and it's interesting. You give people love and song requests, and it takes like a few cents here and there. Anything that I miss in Colorado or the States, snacks? There is actually one thing, Darla. Wawa and their pretzels. I just, don't ask. It's probably the worst wheat in the world, and it's probably full of GMO wheat. But I love the Wawa pretzels. What else? There's a cute little shop in Littleton that has really good chocolate. I can't do dairy, so there's always... I should really just shoot them a message to see if I can get some delivered. But I've got so much chocolate lately. Thank you, DZ. Thank you, James. I don't need any. But yeah, Wawa pretzels. God's gift. All right. So I've got 4 songs listed. If anybody has a request, I've got Preoccupied, Not Today, Should Have Stayed in Bed, or Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. So please request. If you want, jump on, let me know. That's sort of what I had in mind for you guys. I've been talking a lot today. I apologize. So, yeah. I'm going to give you guys a few seconds for that. I can play the theme to Hill Street Blues, I guess. It goes, hang on, wait. Anyway, that's Hill Street Blues for you. DZ says, not today. I'm giving you guys 30 seconds. Kim says, should have stayed in bed. Ooh, it looks like there's going to be some hybridization. All right. Is there anybody else who's going to say a song? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, my God. I shouldn't have said anything. Preoccupado. That's the Spanish version, huh? Oh, you do. You do need to put more exclamation points on there, DZ. Angel says not today. So that's 2 for not today. Oh, and 2 for should have stayed in bed. Oh, what do I do? All right. I'm going to do both of them. Somehow. Because I can. They're in different keys. I'll just make it work. Hybridization. Oh, should have stayed in bed and not today. Let's do it. Do 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 do. you mind if I came round and mowed your lawn? It looks untidy, I think it's too far gone. Do 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 do. Would you mind if I came round and painted your fence? It looks untidy, but I think we could be good friends. I don't want to say those words. I don't want to be absurd. Well, not today, not today, not today. Do 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 do. Let's see what happens. This could be disastrous. Something, but I don't know why. He's eating at my soul. I'm sitting in the window seat, wishing I could go. I've made it through my pain, but I can't breathe. I've made it through my tears, but I can't say. I need a drink of water, wipe my head. Should have stayed in bed. Do 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 do. Memories are fading fast. I don't think of you at all. You're just a blur inside my head, easy to ignore. I made it through the pain, but I can't breathe. I made it through my tears, but I can't say. I need a drink of water, wipe my head. I should have stayed in bed. Let me think. Should I ask for sugar, or should I ask you out tonight? Your garden looks so good, and your fence that looks just right. So what am I to do? I've no idea. It goes do 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 do. I've made it through the pain, but I can't breathe. I made it through my tears, but I can't say. I need a drink of water, wipe my head. I should have stayed in. Something like that. I don't want to say those words. I don't want to be absurd. I don't want to say those words. I don't want to be absurd. Oh, not today, not today. Oh, not today, not today. Oh, not today, not today, not today. Do 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 do. I should have stayed in bed. Do 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 do. I should have stayed in bed. I'll get to it at some point. That's the weirdest hybrid of two songs I think I've ever done. Couldn't do the key translation. Anyway, moving on. There you go. Thanks for your patience. All right, with that, I am going to sign off and leave you guys to the rest of your evening. Of course, my sessions peeps, if you want to jump on, I'll be on in about 10 minutes. I don't know, Lynn. I'll get better at this. This is why you guys help me get better, you know? Oh, thanks, Kim. Appreciate it. Yeah. I'm working on it, mate. Thank you, Lynn. Well, I'm going to leave you guys. As I said, I'm going to stick around to see if anybody else is making any comments. I just wanted to give you lots of hugs, virtual hugs. And thank you for hanging out with me today, as always. Shameless plug, of course, paypal.me/Land of Deborah or co-fi.com/LOD using your PayPal. I'm, of course, here every Monday from 6 to 7-ish, and then on Thursdays from 1 p.m., which is 4 p.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. in the UK. And on Mondays, that's 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, I believe. So, I love you guys. Big hugs. Oh, Kim, I'm so glad. It makes me feel like I'm actually contributing to the world in a positive way if I can make someone happy. Yeah, when the new phone comes, yeah, you'll be good. You'll be set. This is the phone that's coming to your friend, obviously, is the phone that was destined for your friend. Yes. All right, you guys. Well, big hugs to you all. Sloppy kisses. Mwah, 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 mwah. And yeah, I'm just gonna play as I just sign off a little bit here. Just some cool vibes. What would you do if I sang out a tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. And I'll try not to sing out of key. I get by with a little help from my friends. I get high with a little help from my friends. I get by with a little help from my friends. My friends. I've actually never played this song before. What would you do if our love was away? Does it worry you to be alone? Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just literally I'm just jamming. Maybe I'll have to do that song at some point. Neil, I apologize, butchering a Beatles song. Phone of Destiny, yes! Like it a lot. All right. Big hugs. I'll see you guys on sessions shortly. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you next week, next Monday, or next Thursday, depending on what you're doing. All right, love you lots, guys. And thanks for making my day. It really means a lot to me that you guys are here, so thank you. Alrighty, I better sign off. And, of course, the guys say hi and bye. All right, take care, everyone. Bye. Bye. So I should say thank you to Dustin and DZ and Lynn and Kim and Karen and Bruce and James and Lynn and anybody I've forgotten. I can't think of anybody. I want to say thank you to all of you personally, but I can't remember everybody was here. Angel, of course. Yes. I think that's everybody. All right, and Neil, of course. Yeah, that's it. It's everyone. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Mwah. Bye.